Welcome to the festival. Look at me stage. Spectacular Quiztacular number 10, the festival special. How are you all? You doing good? It's a couple of flags. That's just the fans in the crowd. You know, I won't worry about them.
It's the true festival experience.
True festival experience.
You can only see half the stage.
If I do that, can you see me better? Hiya. Hello. Right, who we got in then? Bonnie and Tim, hello guys. Sarah and the Higgies, Christine. Rebecca is on the chat. Hello, Rebecca. Why am I saying hello to you? Stop at me. Can you hear her all right tonight? She's a bit better.
I think we fixed the
microphone. We fixed the mic.
We did a little sound check earlier, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Little video sound check.
Yeah, we did.
It was me talking about which donut flavour did you want?
Custard. But yeah, here I am. I'm on the main stage at Glastonbury. Never thought I'd see the day when I get on there, I tell you. Hang on a minute, I'm sorry, but I can't deal with these flags. Back in a sec.
Auntie Joyce is here.
That's better, innit? More like an authentic Glastonbury TV experience when you can't see the damn stage because of the bloody flags. Welcome to Spectacular Quiztacular number 10. The Glastonbury, well, not just Glastonbury, other festivals are included. The Glastonbury special, we're going to call it, or the festival special, we should call it, shouldn't we? How are we doing? We all good? We all well? Good? All feeling good tonight? Happy? Sarah's been making pesto. Joyce is in, hello Joyce. Robbo's here, hello buddy. Christine's on. He never ate the, so Alistair didn't eat the pie.
Yeah.
Mate, disappointed.
There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow, yeah.
What's another day going to work?
Exactly. Who else have we got? We've got 11 on at the minute. Bonnie's in. Hello, Bonnie. How are you, Chuck? Yeah, no, notice the new thumbnail. I like the new thumbnail just for tonight festival special and all that. Right. Turn that round so you can see it, Rebecca, because you kind of need to see that, don't you?
Do I?
Yes, the questions.
Oh,
hang on, let me just move that so you can't see it on the camera. Wider angle than I'm used to. With it, so can you see him now like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, she can see him, hello. Right, I've got my festival cup, my plastic cup, but I've also got a tinny that I snuck into this one. Hope you like the music. This is once again Harmony of a Hunter. Great, really good music, isn't it? You know, I'm enjoying this, having this music as the background. You know, who else have we got then? Say hi if you're here. If you're not, well, don't. I've heard from Gaynor and from Darren. Unfortunately, they can't make it either tonight. But hey ho, let's go. So, how are we? All right? We're down left. We're all right. We're good. We all good? We're not ill. Can't take anyone getting ill. It's been 12 weeks and we're really pushing on now. We're getting there. We're doing good. We're doing really good. Just a little bit wet. A little bit more. Claire's in. Hello, Claire. Have you been revising? You didn't say you needed to. Who else? Who are we giving thanks to? I mentioned utility workers today.
Utility workers?
Yeah. You know, the people who fix your electrics in the ground and best water mains and stuff like that. You know. Yeah. Stupid dog panting in Bonnie's ear. That's not a nice thing to call Tim. I mean, I know he's airy, but you know. Because we was driving around today in the new car. We just got a new car. I was driving around today in it, weren't we? And there was a hole in the road being dug. And made me think about the water workers who've had to keep going, installing 5G. You know, the 5G fibre cable guys, the people who fix your gas main when that goes kablooey. You know, that kind of person. Road diggers, hole diggers. Doing good work, guys. Keep it going. What else are we doing, Becky?
I don't know. You're supposed to be in charge. I'm just support staff. I'm a glorified cheerleader.
I know. Sorry, Bex. We're on. We've got 13 in at the minute. Should we? Let's give it a couple more minutes for someone else to come in. It says I've been on for 10 minutes, like so. But you know, Sarah's made garlicky pesto. Ooh.
I love a bit of garlic.
Have any of you watched the Glastonbury stuff on the iPlayer?
Or read any stuff. I mean, you might have
Or have you
advantage.
Or have you been reading any of the stuff about Glastonbury? So it's been very interesting. It's a very varied festival. It's a very good festival as well. Some friends of mine have been. One friend went a few years ago, and he didn't go to any of the major stages. He stayed around like the cabaret fields and all that kind of stuff. He avoided all the major stuff like the other stage, the pyramid, etc., etc. And he just went to all the little stages, all the little tents and stuff. And he said, honest to God, it was the best festival he's ever done. Purely for that, because he saw some stuff he'd never seen before. You know, and he never thought he'd see it again. And he saw the Lounge Kittens, who were an absolutely brilliant 3-part harmony group who did rock and metal covers.
But in like oldie, like 40s style harmony.
Yeah,
like
so
like
good.
jazz band style.
We saw them, didn't we, in York a few years ago? They were fantastic, absolutely brilliant they were. You know, and we had Simon who went a few years ago as well, didn't he? He saw Blair, didn't he? He said, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, we were saying how they were singing Tender from the Pyramid right the way through to the campsite, and it was, as Joe Wiley would call it, another Glastonbury moment. Absolutely, yeah. But anyway, are we ready? Shall we go to the next camera, shall we? Shall we go to the next screen? Shall we do the flippity flip? Let's do it. Right. Rules and regs. Don't put anything bad in the chat. You know all this, but I've got to repeat it anyway. Don't put anything in the chat, anything derogatory, anything bad in the chat, because it's not nice. We've got admins, John and Rebecca, who will give the boot if you do. But please use the chat so I know you're here and I know you're playing. How to play, dead easy. You already know this, but I'll tell you this every week for any newbies who come along. Answers with the pen and piece of paper or in the space below, just to, you know, say what you've put. 20 questions plus the bonus round, but I will say if you put your answers below, someone else could cheat and write your answer. So if you do put an answer below, think about it. Put something like who performed on the Pyramid stage at 12 o'clock on Saturday the 27th of June 2020, and you could say it was Boris Johnson. Could be right, could be wrong, you know, just think about it. Hello Joe Gillett-Smith, welcome, hello. Jo Wiley has looked the same for years. She doesn't age at all, no, you're right. I think she drinks unicorn blood. Some Harry Potter stuff, that, isn't it? 20 questions as normal and a 10-point bonus round again. Not as hard as last week's, is it, Rebecca?
No.
It was good last week, though, wasn't it? Really?
Well, actually, I think this week's bonus round is pretty hard, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a good one. You know, it's quite a good bonus round this week. It's related to the festival, so anyway. The end of the quiz. Put your answers in the chat below, wherever it is, or through Facebook or YouTube, you know, in the comments, or through Facebook PM or Twitter at Rich Hales. I do this every week, don't I? Whoever wins the most points at the end, blatantly obvious, and a tiebreaker if we need it. But if we don't, we're going to tell you, ask it anyway, because it's just a bit of a laugh in it. It's just a bit of fun. Right, beverages. I've got me Piston Head Custom Lager again today, spelled with a K for custom.
Custom with a K.
Yeah, that's how custom it is. I don't know why, spelled with a K, but
I really wish you. Oh, there you go.
What's the alcohol?
Just spill it everywhere.
4.6 alcohol by volume.
Except for that bit on the floor.
Except for that bit on the floor, that's 8.9.
I really do wish you wouldn't drink fizzy quite so early, because you end up spending the second half of the quiz just belching.
No, I don't.
You're trying to be discreet about it.
I'm only having a sip of that so they can see that I try it.
But it's not discreet.
But you usually drink the soft drink, the still drink, and drink the beer afterwards. Because I need it afterwards, I tell you. Because I'm usually knackered. Right, anywhere. Ignore that. Leaderboard from last week. Gainer, rocking it as normal. 55 points. 5-point lead over Donna Martin. But she's not playing tonight. She can't make tonight. But she did say she will catch up later on. So, come on guys, you can do this. We can really go for this. This is going to be good. I want a good fight with you guys again this time. It was really good last time. I really want a good fight again. Second place, the Wonky Warriors, who I've not seen actually. They're not in, are they? I've not seen the Wonkies. Dawn and Martin, no. Third, but Michelle wins in third as well. Both on 50. I don't know, I didn't put 2 twice. Anyway. Fourth is Joe, 49 points. It's very tight at the top, isn't it? John Robbo, Claire Mitchell in 5th with 44. John Robbo 6th with 41. Christine with 38. Auntie Joyce with 38 as well. Alistair on 37. And Roy Boy, he's on 30.
I haven't seen Roy.
But Roy Boy, I don't think he's here either tonight, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I've not heard from Darren. So, and I did give him the link quite late. So, Wonkies can't make it. We'll have to catch up tomorrow. Oh no! So it's going to be. So it's open. That beer.
It's already started. You see? You are banned from having fizzy drinks.
Well, you had to get me whiskey out, won't you?
I shall do no such thing.
So
it's sometimes, you know, a challenge being right all the time.
So right. So unfortunately, Roy can't make it, but Wonkies are going to catch up tomorrow. Sarah, yes, if you can do season 2, episode 1, so it was number 8. It's on my channel. You should find it. All of these go in a playlist anywhere. So if you want to work through them, you can do. Give me the scores later on. Right, are we ready? You got your pens, your pencils, protractors. We didn't do the angle question that we thought of.
Don't be daft, we didn't think of an angles question.
Yeah, you're right, I didn't. Rulers, rubbers and drinks at the ready. Have you got them? And have you got your big flags?
Has Robbo got snacks?
John, have you got your snacks there, Robbo? Because we're going to start with question number 1. Are we ready with question number 1? Are you ready, Rebecca?
Yes, I'm ready.
Question number 1. Who was the first headliner of the first Glastonbury Festival? Oh, Ben's just dropped in. Well done, mate. Who was the headliner of the first Glastonbury Festival? Good now, isn't it? It's a good start, that one.
Yeah.
Who was the first headliner?
The first headliner.
You look like you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a farm-related pun. That guy who did I've got a brand new combine harvester. Who did that?
The Wurzels.
Was it them?
No. It was the guy who did the headliner in the tractor.
Oh right. I haven't been in many tractors, but I don't imagine they've got a lot of creature comforts like headliners.
So some of the one ones do. Have you seen them? Oh, 14th gear helps in some of them. Anyway, question 1: who headlined the first ever Glastonbury Festival? And extra point for how much they were paid? No. Question 2: how much was a ticket? Link question. How much was a ticket for the first Glastonbury? I mean, if you've been on BBC News this week, you'll have seen all this anyway. But yeah, how much was a ticket? Compared to now, it's about 200 and something quid now, I think. And you've got to be fortunate to get one, aren't you? Yeah. How much was a ticket to the first Glastonbury? It's not one we've considered going to. We almost went to Leeds, didn't we, a few years ago?
Yes.
But we had to pull out.
Because I was on the waiting list for surgery.
You were.
And I was expecting to be either pre-surgery or
post-surgery at the festival.
At the festival. It was like...
Yeah.
They gave me a couple of week window in Leeds Festival.
It was, yeah.
It was like right in the...
Eminem and Muse were headlining as well, so it's going to be a good festival. It was a really good lineup later, wasn't it, as well, for Leeds? But never mind.
Oh well.
Never
They
mind.
insured the tickets.
They did. They did. I mean, obviously the booking fee, didn't we? So that wasn't too bad. So, how much was a ticket for the first Glastonbury? Question number 3. What was given away free at that first Glastonbury? What did they give away for free? No.
Was it penicillin?
It was prescription pain medication. No, it wasn't. Well, probably used that. Or something, but... I mean... You know. But no. Slightly more than 120 quid. I think our Leeds Festival ones were about 200 and something.
I don't remember.
190 something. For Leeds Festival, so you're
I've blocked
talking...
it out now because I didn't go, so...
Well, yeah, even more for Glasgow. I think it's about something like that. Yeah, very expensive. So, what was given away free at the first Glastonbury Festival by the organisers? By the organisers.
Ben's made it just in time.
He did, yeah. So it popped up, and Claire's been swatting up and revising on festivals.
Well, that's because you gave away the topping before.
Well, because I posted it as a festival special. Look, I spent 5 minutes on that Photoshop.
I'm sorry I'm a little distracted. My best friend's just sent me a very gory picture of an injury to her wrist, and it's made me very...
Is that Bonnie?
No.
Oh!
Bonnie's my oldest friend.
Oldest friend. Best friend too, because she's on stream.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Ooh, nasty.
But I mean,
That is pretty nasty. Right.
Pretty gross.
Question number 4. How did Stormzy announce his 2019 Friday night headline slot at Glastonbury? How did Stormzy announce his Friday night headline slot in 2019? It was very unique because usually they do it
like official press release.
Yeah, an official press release with like.
So we can assume it's not an official
headliners. Yes. No, it's not. It's not. It's not an official press release. But it was something. It was very, very cool. Really well done. See, I didn't watch Stormzy's set last year. I should have.
I did. Did you not?
No. Oh no, I might have done. It kept saying #Merkin or something like that. Or Murky. I just thought it was talking about either a wig, a chest wig, or his water was a bit dirty, you know. But yeah, I thought I heard he was pretty good. Because didn't he do? It didn't Glastonbury 18 as well.
Oh, did he?
But yeah, I was on the other stage earlier on in the day, and he rocked it. So yeah. How did Stormzy announce his 2019 Friday headline slot at Glasgow? Do you have the questions up there, Rebecca, just in case we need them?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you right there, darling?
So singing into the beat of my own song in my head.
Well, remember you're live on telly? Well,
yeah.
computer telly.
On YouTube. I could be on someone's telly. Am I on your tellies, guys? Just tell me if I'm on your telly. Because, you know. What's that? What's that? What happens if I open that door?
Alright, next question.
Next question. What year did Woodstock take place? First Woodstock. See? Not just Glastonbury. Another festival. There are others. What year did Woodstock take place? You haven't gotten any of these yet, Ben. And Claire says it didn't take place this week. I'm on Christine's telly. So, Christine, if I do that, what am I prodding? And I'm on Joyce's big telly. Joyce, what am I prodding if I do that?
The Alexa.
Could be, yeah.
I think it's the Alexa.
Yeah. I've always wanted to know. I'm on Bonnie's and Tim's and her phone. So Bonnie, if I do that,
whoa.
have I exited your phone? And Tim, if I do that, have I poked something off your shelf?
Alright, come on.
Anyway,
next question.
enough playing. Question 6. Which social media platform, hi Bethany, by the way, was unofficially launched at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, 2006?
Is that relevant because South by Southwest is a festival?
Yes. It's quite a big festival. It's not just music, it's tech, and it's all kinds of stuff. Scott and Christine, I've just knocked a smelly candle all over the cupboard.
Oh, Richard.
Sorry.
That's not going to come out, is it?
And if we say to Joyce, if we say Alexa too loud, she'll go off. Alexa, play Slayer, Rain in Blood. And if anyone else has got an Alexa,
you're having too much fun with this. Come on.
I love doing that to Alexas. Xbox on. If anyone's got an Xbox with a Kinect attached to it as well. Voice activated stuff is fun. Okay, question 7. Which TV channel sponsors the Best Joke Award at the Edinburgh Fringe? Which TV channel sponsors the Best Joke Award at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival? And some of these are pretty bad. They usually have an article on them on the BBC's website every year.
Is that music okay? It's a little bit louder than normal.
I think it's just loud on the laptop. There we go. So I've knocked the music down.
Well, you're going to have to shout over it.
Mm.
Did anyone say whether or not they could hear me or not?
Yeah,
I want to know if our sound test worked.
Can you all hear Rebecca alright? I'll have to wait a few seconds for someone to come back.
No.
Question number 8. Which racetrack is home to Download Festival? Which racetrack is home to Download Festival? I started John's Alexa. Thank you.
Did she play Rain in Blood?
Did your Alexa play Rain in Blood there, John? Yes, it did.
Excellent.
I do that every time I go to Joyce's. They always say, play Rain in Blood, because it's a great song. Yeah, Auntie Joyce could hear you fine.
Yay!
So, which racetrack is home to Download Festival? Yeah, you sound specs. Yeah, we've fixed the mic.
Managed to
It's
work
right at
out
the back of my head. Download's the only festival that Ben knows anything about. There are some very good festivals. Sonisphere is a good one in the same vein, isn't it? I think it's Download.
I'm just glad that we found out what the buttons on the side of the microphone do.
Yeah, we did.
Just rein it back into me.
Yeah, definitely. John bought the LP of Slayer, Rain in Blood. I've got it in my car.
Not the LP.
The CD's in my old car at the moment, but it will go into my new car soon. Oh. And then John went to that when it was called something else. Well, question number 9. What was it called before it became Download?
Good foresight there.
What was it called before it was Download Festival?
Metallica 95.
Oh, that was probably Load era. So the memory remains. Or was that Reload? That was Load. Yeah, because Fuel was Reload. So, what was it called before it was Download Festival? It's incidentally held at the same venue for that reason. Yeah. Yep. You know, every time I mention to someone, someone older, you know, when they find out I'm into heavy metal and rock music, so, oh, I went to da-da-da-da-da festival. Really? Right.
Okay.
Cool. Anyway, shall we go to question 10?
Is Robbo just naming people who headlined, or are these ones that he went to?
I don't know. He wanted to go to see Guns N' Roses. Akadaka 91. Oh, but that was good. Iron Maiden. Not a fan of Maiden. I've never liked him. Just can't get into him at all. Anyway, question 10. Ozzy Osbourne previously hosted an annual touring festival in the United States. Still goes on, by the way. What's it called? So you're into the heavy metal section now. Oh, his mum wasn't having him going to see Guns N' Roses in '88. To be fair, I think your mum did the right thing there. Because apart from Slash, there's not really much about Guns N' Roses that is actually any good. Hey, Axl Rose was an hour late for their headline slot at Download one year.
Yeah?
Yep. Recently. And he got there by helicopter, but he just couldn't be asked.
Alright.
Absolute douche. Can't stand him. I never liked him, to be honest. But anyway. Ozzy previously hosted an annual touring festival in the United States. What's it called? It's also played in the UK and Europe as well, but predominantly the United States. That's where it's mostly known for. This is a festival I wanted to go to back in 2001. 2001. I would have gone, but just didn't end up going because I think Tool were headlining.
Nice.
So that would have been good. That would have been a mental year, but really good year. Slipknot played it as well. Marilyn Manson as well. Slipknot, Marilyn Manson and Tool on the same bill.
I'm hoping Bonnie does pretty well on these because we have pretty similar music taste.
Yes, we do. And Ben.
Yeah.
Be younger, but he might get some of these. Anyway, question 11. Who was the first rapper to headline Glastonbury? She went to question 10 when I was a teenager. Nice. Who was the first rapper to headline Glastonbury? Joyce saw Saxon in '87, couldn't hear properly for 2 days after. Wasn't that one of your first dates with my Uncle Bob? To go see Saxon?
I think it was.
And the Wobbin Band. I tell you what, today's metal stuff adds a lot to New Album. The new wave of British heavy metal from the really early 80s, like the thrash scene, adds a lot to all that British stuff, Saxon and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's a really good book by, I can't remember his name, it's on Audible if you can have a look. It's The History of Metal. Audible do a 3 30-day trial. This is not sponsored. But Audible, if you want to give me some free access to your site, because I'm paying £8 a month and I'd rather just have it for free. But it's the complete history of heavy metal from early metal to today's stuff. It's really, really good. Is it Andrew Neil who wrote it?
Hang on, no, it's going back
something like that.
Now. Andrew O'Neill. Andrew O'Neill.
It's really, really funny. Really funny. Really good as well. And it talks about like the thrash scene, the punk, and how it all gets influenced and tracks back to way back when in the 60s to modern stuff.
Auntie Joyce said it was after she married him. Joyce, once you're married, you don't have to do these things anymore. You don't have to go to the crummy rock music festivals if you don't want to.
Last year, Etihad.
Wasn't forced to. I chose that.
Question 12. Who were the first metal bands to headline Glastonbury? So there we go. Back to the metal section. Who were the first metal bands to headline Glastonbury? We've had the first rapper to headline. Who were the first metal bands to headline Glastonbury? On the Pyramid stage. And it was bloody marvellous as well.
Might have been watching it on the telly.
On the old telly box. Earlier today. With our 8-month-old loving it, actually. She sat there and laughed, enjoyed it, didn't she?
She claps along. She very much enjoys like heavy music.
She does. Don't know why that is.
Not a clue.
She's been raised well. Best metal band to headline Glastonbury. Have they had enough on that? Have they had enough on that one? Yeah. Question 13. What is the surname of Glastonbury's organising father and daughter, Michael and Emily? Yes, the Pyramid is the main stage, John. What is the surname of the Glastonbury organising father and daughter, Michael and Emily? I think she started working in Glastonbury in 1995, 96, I think it was, maybe a bit later. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Smith.
She's responsible for Basement Jack's playing. A few years ago, and she gets all the dance bands up.
Emily Smith.
Very, very cool people. You know what? I'm glad if I'm glad Zazanth isn't here playing, because she works at the Glastonbury Festival. She works for the Glastonbury in Artist Relations. Very, very cool person. Got a really good picture last year, didn't we? Side stage of Baby Metal with Zanth from the side stage on the other stage. It was so cool. Anyway, question 13 then. Question 14. We've done it again. We've ran a song chorus through. No, they didn't headline Glastonbury. They just played the other stage last year. We ran a chorus of a very famous song by a very famous Glastonbury former headliner through Google Translate. All we need to know is who sang that. So it comes out with "Say you're alive and you're dying. He lived and died. I follow." Have the they're living and the dead. Say you're alive and you're dying. He lived and died. I follow. They're living and the dead.
So first you've got to figure out what song it is.
First you've got to figure out the song, and then who sung it. We don't like to make them too difficult. I mean, they translate this into several non-European based languages. Then Icelandic.
Didn't you go through traditional Chinese as well?
Yeah, traditional Chinese. I think I went English to Maori.
As you do.
To Thai, to traditional Chinese. Well, I want to go simplified, but I thought, no, let's go traditional. Because, you know, I am a traditionalist.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I think I put Welsh in there as well at some point. And then Icelandic, and then English. You know. Just see what comes out. There's a guy who actually I mentioned this last week, didn't we? The guy who does them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made eclairs this week. Although he didn't headbutt his cooker this week, did he? But he did. Well,
so I'm going to catch everyone up. There's a guy on YouTube called Brandon Farris.
Yes.
And he makes a video series, and he takes a recipe off the internet and he does the same thing with it. That's where we got the idea from. It's all his idea. It's not mine.
Yeah.
And he translates it backwards and forwards in Google Translate, and then tries to follow it with hilarious results.
The guy can't cook, so
he's already at a disadvantage.
But this first one was beet vanilla frosting or something like that, and it ended up with him jumping off his sink and elbow dropping a tub of vanilla frosting. It was very, very funny, and it just became a running joke right the way through the whole thing. Dead funny. So I'll give you another few seconds on that one, and then we'll go to question 15. Which former Glastonbury headliner sang this chorus we have run through Google Translate? Say you're alive and you're dying. He lived and died. I follow. The living and the dead. Now if you can reverse translate that, well done. But that would be cheating. We don't do that, do we, Becky?
I don't think it would work. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Well, John's not got a clue on this. Just have a guess, mate. Just have a guess. Stormzy. With hashtag Merkin. Murky or Merk? I can't remember what it was. Anyway.
Stop saying Merkin.
So anyway, question 15. Why did the Foo Fighters have to cancel their Glastonbury headline slot in 2015? Why did the Foo Fighters cancel their Glastonbury headline slot in 2015? Incidentally, they came back in 2017 and they were brilliant. Honestly, if you want to watch a great slot, great pyramid stage, is the Foo Fighters 2017 on BBC iPlayer. It's absolutely brilliant. Really, really good set.
The Foo Fighters are just great in my opinion anyway.
They just make great songs, don't they?
I love a bit of Dave Grohl.
Who doesn't love Dave Grohl? You know? Why did the Foo cancel their Glastonbury 2015 headline slot?
Gremlins. Aliens.
Stormzy. No. It's an iPlayer, that's it. It is, it's on the iPlayer and it's really, really good. Well, one of my favourite ones, actually. Question 16. Who filled in? Who stepped up and said, "We got this," or "I got this"? Did it? Well, they didn't do that. Because if they did that, it'd just be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Like, right.
It was a bit weird.
I'm coming out to the main stage, microphone in front of me. Right, Glastonbury! See ya!
It does look a bit weird. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm framing my head on my hands. Anyway. I can see how it looks on here, but it's on the monitor, I've got down here. So. I'm hoping to have a question on Beyonce's slot for 2011. His mum prepared him for that last night.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ben. There are no Beyonce questions.
Slipknot's YouTube channel. They are playing their home video from late 90s, early 90s, something like that.
1999.
It's from the first album era, and it's gonna go out tonight or tomorrow on YouTube. I'm sure she'll love that one. Hi, Lucy. Right, shall we go to question 17?
Yep.
Start again. Despite rumours every year, which Anglo-American band have never played Glastonbury? Despite rumours every year, which Anglo-American band have never played Glastonbury? Now, I believe they wanted them to play, but they've been approached several times. They've said several times they would, but they couldn't never work it out.
I think this is a hard one.
Is the headliner the Sunday night last set? It's not. The headliner is the Saturday night Pyramid stage last set. So Ed Sheeran headlined the Pyramid stage, but he didn't headline the festival. So yeah, because he played the Sunday night. So yeah, the main headliner is the Saturday night. That's the top headliner. You okay?
I've got backache already. Oh, many thanks.
Give me a cushion.
Since it is my pregnancy
It is Rebecca's pregnancy cushion. It comes in handy for me. Actually means I have to come sit a little bit more forward.
I'm glad we're getting towards the end of the questions because I do need to get up and have a walk around.
We will be having
an intermission.
An intermission pee break, yes. Despite rumours every year, which Anglo-American band have never played Glastonbury? And what a shame that is too, because they are fantastic.
I'm a big fan.
As is Thea, I believe.
Yes. We did send numerous videos when she was quite little of us dancing around the living room. Say us, me dancing, holding her.
You did.
To this particular band.
You did. And I often appreciate them. I just had to restart the music because for some reason it stopped.
Can't say I've noticed.
Question 18. Which major UK festival started life as the National Jazz and Blues Festival? Which major UK festival started life as the National Jazz and Blues Festival? And this is a very, very major festival, isn't it? It's one of the biggest ones.
I think so. I think it's a tough question, but it's about a very well-known festival.
I don't think it's not the second biggest. I think, is it the second biggest, would you say?
I don't know, it's just
in terms of the variety of music that is on offer, I think it is, isn't it? And the overall attendance,
I wouldn't even hazard a guess.
I think they get about 200,000 there. So, yeah. Which UK festival started life as the National Jazz and Blues Festival? Quite a tough one, but an interesting one, I thought. Well, when I looked this up earlier. And there's to see the new mic. Their new stand's working quite well too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like your camera's a little bit high.
No, it's fine. The view's fine.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, I mean, it seems okay on the monitor down here. I don't know what it's like viewed on the actual screen over there, but yeah.
Okay.
Question 19.
Yeah.
The BBC they claim to host, I'm just going to go with it. They host the first major summer festival of the year. What is it called? The BBC hosts the first major summer festival of the year. What is it called? It's another toughie, really, isn't it? Now, unless you're well into the BBC the
all of the stuff they put out.
Yeah, the music side of things. If you just watch things on iPlayer, or if you just watch EastEnders, you're not really going to know. But so we listen to Radio 2, and they actually do talk about it on Radio 2 quite a lot.
Yeah?
I listen to Radio 2 at work.
There's so much stuff I want to say about it, but it'll give it away.
It is. You have to wait till the answers and talk about it. That's when we usually talk about these things. By the way, if you can see the man at the bottom like that, that is Jeremy Corbyn.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's the back of Jeremy Corbyn. The background picture is it's the back of Jeremy Corbyn on the pyramid stage just before.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, who was playing? Who was it?
I don't know.
It's like the 1975 or the XX or something like that played. Then he came and talked to the pyramid stage just before. Anyway, question 20. Which Radio 1 DJ had a Glastonbury stage named after him after he died in 2004? Which Radio 1 DJ had a Glastonbury stage named after him after he died in 2004? And can I just say, what a loss as well. What a loss. I'm a big fan of this fella. There's a clue, fella. Big fan of this person. Big fan of this person. Just listen to the show every night. I think he was on.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the 20. That was question 20. So we're going to go into the bonus round in a minute, and we're going to have a bit of a break. What time is it now? Ooh, 8 quarts. Pretty quick tonight, Bex.
Getting on.
We're getting quick out
Less
of it.
waffle out of you today.
Yeah. We haven't told any stories yet, have we, though? Because we always wait for the answers for the stories, don't we?
Oh, I've just closed the YouTube down by accident. How do I get it? Oh.
Down a viewer.
Oh no! Now I'm going to have to figure out how to get it back.
It open in the first place.
I did. How do I know what people are saying if I didn't have it open? Think about it.
Yeah.
I've got you back.
Yeah, hi. Right. That was question 20. And we're now going to go to the bonus round. The bonus round this week is festival related. Glastonbury Festival related. Shock, horror. Most of the questions have been about that. Glastonbury. It's just such a diverse thing. There's a lot of facts and figures about it. Very interesting festival it is indeed. So, this week's bonus round is worth 10 points. 1 point per answer. You don't have to give us loads of information, but we just want 1 point per answer. We're 10 points, and the bonus question this week is: who has played in the last 10 Glastonbury Legends slots? So that's Sunday tea time at Glastonbury on the pyramid stage. They have what's called the slot for Legends, and it's quite often big name artists who are just a little bit on the decline, but still well respected.
No, they're not on the decline. How dare you?
Oh, they're not mainstream major artists currently in the commercial pop charts.
How very dare you? These are people who have long careers, that have many records under their belt, that people know and love and make them feel great about music. These are people who have massive followings.
Yeah.
Not on the decline.
Who's
Not on the decline.
Yeah. Oh, I apologise, Rebecca, for that. But yeah. So these are people. Yeah. So the legend slot, the legends of the industry.
It's not called the on the decline slot, is it? It's called the legends slot.
Okay.
These are legends of music.
Who play on Sunday at Sunday tea time around 5 p.m. We want to know the last 10 people who filled that slot. Not counting 2020 because there isn't a festival in 2020. Although it was well publicised who it was supposed to be. So yeah. That's the bonus rounds. Has-beens, John says.
Get out.
Baked beans, some of them. But that is it. That is your 20 questions. That's your bonus. That's what we want to know this week.
I look forward to the legend slot every time.
Legend slot's been alright, actually. It's been some real... the graveyard slot, John's saying. Keep it going, John.
Robbo, I can go off people.
The one-hit wonders, or the many, many one-hit wonders. Yeah. Right. So that's your bonus. That's your legend slot. That's the question. And the play on that stage, the pyramid stage as well. There we go. Right. That's it. So that is... So now... we are going to go.
Oh, crumbs.
I'm just going to switch back off the questions. Get off! The bloody flags are back again, Rebecca.
I thought you banned them.
Oh, it did. Right, hang on. Can I just... So what we're going to do... We're going to go to intermission in a second. And we'll leave you to answer that.
What you need is another little screen, like in the middle of the flags. It's like the one that they put in the middle of the crowd.
I never thought of that. Yeah, so we'll be back in a few minutes. We're just going to have a little break and yeah, and hopefully these flags won't be back. See you in a bit. Hang on a minute. Flags are back.
Christmas theme, Ben.
That's better.
Christmas.
Christmas, Ben.
What kind of Christmas is that? You are at your house.
Anyway, what do you think? How'd you do? All right? Do you like them? There's a good mix of questions. We did a lot of looking around and research on Glastonbury. It's got a very varied history, hasn't it? A really good history. You know, for a festival, it's become a key. I mean, it's not just. Excuse me. It's not just. Sorry, so I just chugged a bit of beer. It's not just a British event, it's become like a global cultural event now. And it's regarded as the biggest festival in the world. You know, it's a thing we as Brits can be proud of. One of the few things at the moment, but it's a thing that we are able to be proud of, that we have this massive festival in that almost every band out there who plays live music wants to play. So, but yeah, really good, really. Somewhere I'd love to go one day, but it won't be for a while yet. But I would like to go. There is a kids field for youngsters to go in and play in, and it sounds brilliant, you know. But yeah, shall we do the answers? Shall I go to the answers page? Let's go to the answers screen. Claire's revision helped a bit. Husband will need for something when he's at work. Ben's just seen what the peace and love, Ben. Peace and love. That's what Glastonbury's all about. Peace and love. And £8 a beer. And halloumi burgers, which apparently they sell halloumi burgers right next to the pyramid stage, like the field. So alongside the field, I've listened to Zoe Ball yesterday morning, and she was saying that they have the first year she went with the big breakfast, she got very wrecked. They sold her halloumi burgers in its booth. It's still there, right next to the pyramid stage. So if you go to Glastonbury, you're able to live on overpriced halloumi. Right, let's change. Are we ready for some answers? Shall we get some answers on the go then? Right.
Let's rock and roll.
Are we ready? Right, let's go with some answers then. We're ready? Question number 1. First headliner of Glastonbury was Tyrannosaurus Rex, as they were then called, but they then became T-Rex. And there is Mark Bolan playing his acoustic guitar as the first headliner of the Glastonbury Festival. There we go.
Check him out.
So if you got T-Rex, well done. If you didn't get T-Rex, oh well. That's fine.
Don't worry. It happens.
Christine never got that one, unfortunately. Joe got that one though. Well done, Joe. And Bonnie. Nice one. And Claire got it. Claire has been swatting up, hasn't you? Claire got that one. Good on you guys. Good on you. Oh, I can hit the rain on my conservatory roof. And John got it as well. No, close it too much. The power supply is coming out of there. That's for the power supply. So, question 2. How much was a ticket? It was £1.
I don't want to burst your bubble or anything, darling, but that says the Kinks headlining.
There. Kinks was scheduled, but the Kinks pulled out. So that's why T-Rex took over. So even the very first Glastonbury Festival, somebody pulled out. So yes, I double checked that image, and that actual image of T-Rex, Matt Bolan there, actually came from the BBC News article about it. That came out last year.
I want to know who DJ Mad Mick is and whether or not he's still comparing.
I want to know who he's doing. I want to know who DJ Mad Mick is myself. I think he still works at Glastonbury.
Does he?
Yeah.
We should look him up.
Yeah, we should do. But yeah, it was called the Worthy Fan Pop Festival initially, but the first Glastonbury Festival was that one.
I'm going to Google him right now.
Yeah.
DJ.
And question 3.
Mad Mick.
They were given a free bottle of milk.
Milk, love it.
because where they farm is a dairy farm. It's still a working dairy farm. There's still cows in the sheds. There's still, still a working farm. Still a working dairy farm. They give them a bottle of milk. So everyone who turned up, they paid the quid and got a bottle of milk. They used to actually camp right next to the pyramid as well, or as it was then, the early days. I saw a great photograph of a camper beside his tent pitched beside the pyramid stage.
Yeah?
No, it wasn't toilet paper, Claire, no. It was milk.
Toilet paper would have probably been more helpful.
Probably, yeah. Milk, there we go. Question 4. Stormzy's log, and he announced his Friday headline slot by putting an ad in the local Oxfam, which he then posted on his Instagram. So that's what he posted. He put that poster up, and then in the Oxfam, and then there. He posted it on his Instagram account. It was then confirmed by Glastonbury Festival the same day. But yeah, that's how we did it. So there we go. He put a poster in the local Oxfam. It's quite good in that one. That was quite clever. It was quite smart, that. Because it didn't force Glastonbury's hands, it was in conjunction with them. And the fact that Oxfam are a major recipient of money from Glastonbury every year, then that's a really good thing. So, we would have accepted an ad in a shop or something similar. Is Instagram right then? Not kind of, yeah. But the initial thing went out. The poster in the local Oxfam we're looking for. Are you happy to accept the Instagram post? Although the post came a couple of hours after it had been seen by other people, like the BBC News picked up on it before he posted it on Instagram. What do you think? Should I accept Instagram as well, or?
Yeah, Insta's got to be the right one.
We'll take Instagram then as well. Then go on then, Christine. You can have the point for that.
Because unless you're actually in, well, I suppose the whole point was that it's supposed to go viral, but
it went through Streatham and
through people
through word of mouth and Twitter, and other people posting it as well, and then he confirmed it. So that was your point. Sarah says no. Oh, and John's happy to allow Insta. Thank you, John.
Yeah, I think so.
You have a say in this as well, buddy, seeing as it's your bloody group we're working this through. Anyway.
The whole point was that it was supposed to go insta-viral, wasn't it?
Yeah, he wanted it to go viral. Right. Question 5. 69. First year of Woodstock. Great movie about that as well. Great movie. Yeah, the Woodstock movie. 1969.
Claire Mitchell's very keen that we allow Insta as the answer.
Yeah. Woodstock in 1969. Then they tried to recreate it, didn't they, in the mid-90s. Very famous Green Day video, the mud fight.
Yeah.
How are all you rich motherfuckers? That was very funny.
To insult everyone, and then they threw mud at him.
Yeah, then they had the mud fight. Ben didn't want to put 69 because he didn't want to seem immature.
I mean, admitting that you didn't.
But it would have been a lie anyway. But hey ho.
But the point that you admit that you didn't write something because 69 is too much of an innuendo makes you seem immature.
Who headlined Woodstock 69? Possibly Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, I mean, he's in the picture playing. I don't know who headlined. Can you just have a look at that, Bex, for us? Because I'd kind of like to know that as well. You see, who headlined Woodstock in 1968? Do you ever feel like that guy in Pointless?
No.
Oh, okay. No, me neither. I'm not tall enough to be Richard Osman. Anyway, question 6. Twitter was unofficially launched at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, 2006. Now, it was launched properly about 7-8 months earlier, but word of mouth at South by Southwest was deemed as the unofficial launch, and it went massive at South by Southwest Festival. which is tech video music as well.
Which day of Woodstock?
It's just the main headliner. How does it say on the main billing?
I don't know. I can't understand this.
Has it not got anything on the Wikipedia page or anything like that?
It was Hendrix on day 3.
There you go. Hendrix was day 3.
Day 3 looked amazing.
Who was on day 3?
But Hendrix.
Yeah.
I don't remember. This is such a weird website to navigate.
Which, well, what's that on the Woodstock
Woodstock.
website? Oh, right. Well, you know.
Janis Joplin was on day 3.
Janis Joplin is what, I mean.
Who? Joe Cocker.
It's Woodstock, and you're viewing the website, it might help you if you're on psychedelics.
And it looks like the person who coded it was on psychedelics. Day 2 was headlined by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Nice.
Grateful Dead one.
Yes, mate. That's really good. Very good festival. Very good festival. Anyway, question 7. Dave sponsor. Oh, and I realised that Dave is really well over.
Dave.
It's quite far over compared to the question, and I've not aligned that very well. But anyway, Dave. They sponsor the best joke, and I don't know who that is. I can't remember his blooming name, but he won best joke last year. I can't remember his name, and that is the award. It's an elephant for some reason.
Alright.
No idea why, but hey ho.
The Dave Elephant.
Yeah, the Dave elephant. The glass elephant as well.
Yeah?
Yep. So the best joke is from Dave. That's it. You know, anything else to say about that, really? Question 8, Donington. And that would have been this year's lineup. System of a Down on the Sunday. Now, the band I'm more interested in there are the mighty Deftones.
Yeah.
I've seen them twice, one of my favourite bands. That would have been... Yeah, I've seen them twice, yeah. That would have been a heck of a... But, System of a Down playing as well on the Sunday. That would have been a hell of a festival. Such a shame.
Lineup,
Such a good lineup. Kiss. I mean, to be fair, when Maiden come on, I'd have buggered off back to the tent, or I'd gone to one of the other stages and saw one of the other bands. But that's such a good festival lineup.
Hey, John's got a brother called Dave. I've got a brother called Dave.
I know a bloke called Dave, and I don't just mean their brother.
So you know 2 blokes called Dave.
I know 2 blokes called Dave. Yeah, right. But Bonnie can't remember who won best joke, but she remembers it was terrible. John, of course you got that, Bonnie, because you know you've been to download, haven't you? Claire got it right. Christine got number 8 right. So did Claire. Yeah, Joe didn't, unfortunately, but John, you mentioned the other festival, Monsters of Rock, and I believe you went to that one, August 1992. Iron Maiden headlined it. But when I saw it in the chat, I was like, "Oh, John's been there." But yeah, 1992. It's not a bad lineup apart from Maiden.
John wants to know what happened to Megadeth.
They're still going, actually. Yeah. Dave Mustaine still wishes Metallica would notice him, but you know. I'm not a fan of Megadeth. Can't stand Dave Mustaine. I think he's a douche, to be fair. But yeah, but Slayer that far down on a bill does not look right, does it? Slayer should have been higher up, but that was 1992.
Credit card application.
23. What's that? £23.50
for a day ticket or for a weekend
for the ticket. Subject to booking fee. Radio 1 Kerrang were sponsoring it, and Saturday, 22nd of August. So it was only one day.
How was it?
Yeah, only one day. So there we go.
Oh, there you go.
What a lineup that was as well, and John was there. Yeah. Skid Row must have been good. I pretended to like them as a girl. I was saying that the girl liked them. Oh dear, John. Yeah, did you later marry her?
Turns out to be Mrs. Robbo.
Turns out Mrs. Robbo, yeah. That's like my Auntie Joyce. She went to a Saxon gig and married my uncle.
Oh, we just clarified that she went to Saxon after they got married.
I thought she went before they got married as well.
She just said in the chat earlier on.
Oh, it was after. Alright, okay.
Do you not remember? Because I said she didn't have to do that anymore.
Oh, yes, I remember now. God. You know, it's quite hard to read the chat when I'm trying to do the questioning side of things as well. Yeah, I do kind of miss stuff. We've all done it. Yes, we have. Right, question 10. Ozfest. Of course. I would have put a picture up of Ozfest, but no. I really wish I did now. Or just a picture of Ozzy being Ozzy. You know, the Prince of Darkness and all that lot. Ozfest.
Alright.
Ozfest, there we go. Anyway, so, question 11. Jay-Z, first rapper to headline Glastonbury. Do you know what he sang when he came out? I told you this earlier, Becca.
Yes, he did.
2002 when Bonnie went, yes. This isn't worth a point, but what did Jay-Z sing when he came out? Does anybody know? And why? Let's see if anyone knows why. It was a good set, that Jay-Z one, wasn't it? It was alright. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. Because I didn't really know.
It was weird, because it was just... there was no band. It was weird. Anyway.
I think the weirdest one was a few years later when Kanye West headlined, and he just had the lights like a few inches above his head, and he couldn't hear him, and he proclaimed.
Rubbish.
I think he proclaimed at that set he was the best rock star that ever lived.
Yeah, but he claims a lot of things.
I know. I mean, he called his kid North. Oh dear. So why was Jay-Z wearing a guitar? Does anyone know what he did and what he came out to perform? I'll give you another 30 seconds and I'll tell you, because I do remember this very, very well, and I remember why. Yes, Oasis, because they slagged him off. Absolutely right. Christine, he came out and sung Wonderwall because Noel Gallagher in NME, after it was announced, said it's a rock festival, there's no place for rap music at Glastonbury.
But we've already established from the first ticket that it was a pop festival.
Yep. And how many years and for how many years has Daisy Rascal played Glasgow? Played it countless times. Yeah. Very good as well on there as well. Always good fun. Always good is Daisy Rascal. Always like him. He's always good. His albums are pretty good as well. Anyway, next question. First metal band was Metallica. Now, if you noticed, I've been covering up this cup all night.
I don't think anyone noticed.
Been covering up this cup all night because I realised after I started using it, it says Metallica on it. Yep, that was Metallica. Their set is on iPlayer right now. It's what I was watching earlier, and it was fan-bloody-tastic. There was actually an online petition to stop them playing. But after they came off stage, to rapturous applause, the fans, the crowd there absolutely loved it.
Yeah, they were singing along and everything.
Singing along, they loved it, and it's an absolutely fantastic set. And I don't know if you can see, but at the back of the stage behind them, there's a big screen behind them. They actually got about 100 fans on stage with them.
On stage, yeah.
Yeah, just stand at the back of the stage and enjoy it with them, and they interacted with them all the way through. It was such a good set as well. The best thing about it is they started with the song at the Peace and Love Festival, a song called "Creeping Death."
Yeah.
And then they asked the crowd 4 questions. One about being true to yourself, want to be accepted by everyone,
acting with integrity and within your own morals as well.
Yeah, you're acting within your own morals.
You're doing your own bit,
etc., etc. And then here's our next song, "Cyanide." Funny, I always chuckle at that, but yeah, it was Metallica. So, and it was fantastic. Technically Hawkwind. You could say Hawkwind, but I'd say Hawkwind are more prog than metal. But yeah, first metal band was Glastonbury. It was Metallica. What's the surname of the organising father and daughter, Michael and Emily Eavis? Michael and Emily Eavis. And I've stopped myself from saying Eavis countless times tonight.
Yeah.
Didn't give any away. Didn't give any away. And managed to hide my cup, but I didn't give any away.
Oh, baby's got a wriggle on.
It's Michael and Emily Eavis.
She's just getting comfy.
Yeah. She's been good tonight, hasn't she? Jinxed it now, haven't I?
Why do you always do this?
I don't know.
Kick you right in the man junk.
Question 14. It was Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney. And that somehow got us what we got. And I can't remember what it is now because I've not got that on the screen in front of me.
Even though we put the same phrase in, it gave us like 3 different versions of it out.
It was, I must admit, after I do these, I think we chose about half a dozen songs before we got to this one, didn't we? And some of them have key words in them and they're just key. And they just don't translate. Wonderwall was one.
The thing is
or
that
names.
No matter what you translate it to, it always translates back to the one giveaway word. Like, we did Coldplay.
Yellow, wasn't it?
And no matter how else it was like tarted up, it always came back with the phrase "it was yellow."
Yeah.
And then it was too obvious.
What was the other one? I tried. Don't look back in anger. Sally. No matter how much you translate it, it still comes back in English as Sally.
It's a proper noun, isn't it?
It's a pronoun, yeah.
No, not a pronoun, a proper noun.
Sorry, it's a proper noun. So, yeah. Paul McCartney, Live and Let Die. So, there we go. Well, I'm more Google Translate next week. Because we like them.
Claire got that right.
Well done, guys. Really love them ones. Really good questions, them. We'll try and make it even harder next week, shall we?
There was some that
Scatman John next week.
Absolute gobbledygook. So we eliminated some because it was just
too much.
It was so far away from what it was.
Yeah.
You would never be able to guess it.
I mean, if I'd have kept it European, it might have worked. But I like to move out of our language structure, really.
So yeah, the answer we were looking for was Paul McCartney.
The answer we're looking for is Paul McCartney. Yeah, so Paul was going to headline this year, but yeah, 15. Why did the Foo Fighters cancel the headline slot? Because Dave Grohl fell off stage in Sweden and broke his leg. And that is Dave Grohl about.
It's a shame because they did that secret gig, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
It's like their warm up, as it were.
And that picture is Dave Grohl after he came back from the hospital with a paramedic. He had oxygen and painkillers next to him so he could finish the set as well. What a guy.
Yeah, he tells that anecdote quite a lot, doesn't he? He's like, well, I'm definitely going out. And then we're like, well, I'm going to have to come out with you. And he was like, okay. And
then a few years later, when they went back and played the same festival in Sweden, they had a guy come out and go, hey, everybody, and fall off the stage the exact same way that he did. They got a stunt double lookalike. Fortunately, they had crash mats this time, but yeah. And it's on YouTube. The video of it on YouTube. It's so funny. So funny. And it's typical Foo Fighters humour. And yeah, they did announcing it. They announced it in the March, didn't they? And they played like a 3-hour set in a pub in Glastonbury itself, in the village.
Live streamed it.
Yeah, live streamed it on YouTube. We just caught it, didn't we? Just on the off chance, and sat and watched it. It was amazing. But yeah, unfortunately, he fell off stage and broke his leg.
Sorry, Robbo, he didn't lose his voice.
So sorry, Robbo, I didn't lose his voice. No, just used to his leg for 6 weeks, I think, something like that. But unfortunately, it would have overlapped with his Glastonbury performance. And who filled in? Florence and the Machine. They stepped up and filled in for him, and they did a mighty job as well. They did really good. Florence and the Machine, apparently, really good. I think when the Foos played, they played "You Got the Love" to start, as a thank you.
Oh, when they came back and did it.
Yeah, when they came back in 2017, they opened with the Florence song. Or they played a little bit of the Florence song, just as a way of thanking him. But yeah, so there we go, Florence and the Machine. Also, really good band as well. Really good. 17. Which Anglo-American band have never played? There was a massive clue. Massive clue in the question. Rumours. It was Fleetwood Mac. Anglo-American, Rumours. Fleetwood Mac. And it's a travesty they've never played. They have said apparently they want £1 million per member of the band or something like that. I don't know, but it's not for lack of trying. They really wanted them for the 50th for what would have been the 50th year this year as well. But you had to settle for Paul McCartney instead, which
settling.
Not exactly settling, is it really, when you get Paul Macker instead of, you know.
Times are good when you got to settle for Paul McCartney.
I know, right? But I absolutely love Fleetwood Mac. If you're struggling with Fleetwood Mac, Ben, Rumours, seriously, listen to that album. Feeling that Tango in the Night.
These are all great things.
Two great albums. They're all brilliant. They're all brilliant. They have been touring recently, yeah.
Stevie Nicks, though.
She can sing anything. That's a quote from Dave Grohl. That she's fantastic band.
She could sing the phone book and I'd buy it.
Yeah, honestly, they're a band I'd love to see grace the Pyramid stage. I really would. I'd actually contemplate buying tickets to go to it if they played. 18, the National Jazz and Blues Festival is Reading Festival. It's Reading. And it got so popular they had to start another one in Leeds.
Doesn't Leeds have a bigger attendance?
Leeds does have the bigger attendance, but the overall attendance of both festivals is around 200,000 people plus, which is about 20,000 more than Glastonbury.
Oh right.
So it's only bigger because it's across two sites.
Albert Ross is a good song.
Yeah. John prefers Tango in the Night over Rumours. See, I always had you down as a Fanta guy.
Oh.
Sorry, John. Sorry, guys.
You're not funny.
It's Reading anyway. It's Reading Festival. That's all I've got for Reading. The BBC hosts the big weekend.
Yeah, which Ben gave away by going, oh look, it's a small weekday.
Yeah, Ben gave that away. Yeah,
oh,
well, Ben. Change them. Yes, I believe it did change the name. Yes, I think it did, Claire. I think it did change in 1971. Yeah, big weekend. We actually drove past the Big Weekend Festival in Hull in 2017, didn't we? Well, it was actually Betting Constable Hall just outside Hull. But yeah.
They shut off all the roads, didn't they? It's a long way around to get to Bridlington. 2
words. Royal Blood.
Oh yeah.
How good were they? They just released the second album and played Big Weekend at Betting Constable. It was fan-bloody-tastic. Played Glastonbury last year or the year before as well. Phenomenally good band. If you don't know Royal Blood, check them out. They're fantastic. They're a bit on the heaviest side. Fucking brilliant. Love them guys. Love them ticket. Question 28. The late, the great, the wonderful John Peel. After he died, the stage was named actually in 2005 for the 2005 festival. You say that despite complaining people that answers in the chat.
Well, Ben, if you showed up on time, we address this every time when we say you can put them in the chat or not, but it'd be nice if you didn't. But comment anyway so we know you're there.
John Peel. Anyway, the late great John Peel. I actually had a look today because I was going to, for the bonus round, I was going to suggest how many John Peel, list John Peel sessions. There's over 1,000 of them. The guy did a lot for underground and independent music, and most of the bands you hear around today would not have been around for him if it weren't for John Peel. So that's why they named the stage after him. The show was brilliant as well, wasn't it? Always play some good stuff. Anyway, bonus round. That was it. That was your questions. So John got 12. Christine got 15, Tim got 14. So far you've not done the Legends answer yet, have we?
No, these are only subtotal answers. We need
Subtotals,
to add in your bonus round, don't we?
No.
You ready?
John's added loads of the Peel sessions to his Amazon Music. Some of them are good, aren't they, as well? 3 for Ben. 15 for Joyce, Sarah and the Higgies 15 as well. Oh, don't forget Top Bar, don't forget the prize. Top bar wins the banner for the week, or a crap tent, or an overpriced one beer. However, not all prizes are available, so I think it's going to be just the banner. So, right, bonus round, are we ready? Bam! Kylie was 2019. 2017 was Barry game, because don't forget they do fallow years at Glastonbury. Jeff Lynne's ELO was 2016, and what a show that was. We saw them in 2017, it was brilliant. 2015, Lionel Richie, that's the year my mate went, and he didn't go see Lionel Richie. When the security guards did all night long dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that? And he was like, what's going on? He didn't know. 2014 was Dolly Parton, and 2013 was Kenny Rogers. I wonder if they did Ireland in the stream a year apart. That'd have been fun. 2011 was Paul Simon. 2010 Ray Davies of the Kinks. 2009 was Tom Jones. And the best was on at the beginning. 2008, Neil Diamond. Neil fucking Diamond. Brilliant. And that's it. That's the Glastonbury special. Well, the festival special for this week.
Yeah.
How have we done? Right, so how did you do? Shall we go back to the main question?
Hang on, then I got to start putting these.
Yeah, I've got to find my mouse pointer as well, actually. Let's go back to the main thing again. Right. Oh, for Pete's sake! The flags are back again.
Oh, Richard, you're so not funny. It is.
There we go.
26.
Right. Christine got 19, John 17, Tim got 20. Oh, nice one, Timbo. So.
Say again.
So. I've lost it now. John got 17.
Out of 30.
Out of 30. Tim and Bonnie got 20 out of 30.
17, what did you say for Robert?
17, yep.
20 for Tim.
20 for Tim and Bon. Alistair with a difficult to spell surname got 20.
It's not difficult. 20.
25 for Joyce.
Winning.
Oh no, 20. Are you trying to cheat there, Joyce? 20. The Mitchells, mostly Mitchell, 22. 3 for Ben. But that's fine.
And Claire Mitchell got what?
22.
And then who was that after?
Joe Gillett-Smith got 20. Have you got Sarah in the Higgies?
No.
18. 3 for Ben.
I'm going to find Ben again.
I'll bring you this, mate, at some point.
3 for Ben.
3 for Ben. I should have put it on download, shouldn't I? You'd have done well at that one.
We haven't got Dawn and Martin today.
You haven't got Dawn and Martin today, they didn't make it.
Have we got Michelle in now?
We got Michelle Wynne. No, we didn't get Michelle Wynne either. Oh no.
Christine.
Christine Johnson. Christine, what was yours? What was yours, Christine? She got 19 out of 20. Or did you mean out of 30, Christine? Can you just confirm for me, please, Chuck? Ben's happy he's going to get the wooden spoon. Yeah. Well, you know, I promised you this last month, didn't I? Still a bit of fun though, isn't it, mate? That's all it's about, isn't it? Just have a bit of a laugh in it on a Saturday night.
Any advance? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores so far.
No scores. I think that's all of them.
So we've
is anybody else to submit a score?
no Roy.
No, Ron, no, Roboy, no, Sarah the Higgies, no.
Alright.
What we got then, Bex?
In first place, Claire and Mr. Mitchell.
Claire and Mr. Mitchell, 22. Well done, guys.
Followed by everyone on 20 in second, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So you've got Joe Gillett-Smith, Auntie Joyce, Alistair Pearson, and Tim Bonnie. All got 20. So they all take joint second. And then in 6th, Christine Johnson.
We're 19. A lovely tight group this week. Really tight, wasn't it? Really good. So, Claire Gillett's... Okay. Claire Gillett-Smith. I've made you part of the Gillett-Smith family now. Joe Mitchell. Oh, for God's sake.
What?
I said Claire Gillett-Smith and Joe Mitchell. Claire Mitchell, well done.
Oh, the baby's climbing the bed.
You are this week's winner with 22 points. Well done. If you drop a message to John, have a mooch about, see what you think, and John will make your picture the banner. And swatting up did actually pay off, didn't it? Well done. We gotta go.
Maybe. I think maybe she doesn't want the fan on anymore.
Put the blanket over the thing.
I've put on it.
Oh, yeah, go switch it off. Oh, we've got a baby emergency. She's just gone off to the baby. So that means Claire Jo Gillett Mitchell Smith. Well done. Well done, guys. Congratulations. This week's winners. 22 points that's a good amount, isn't it? And I think it was a good level of questions this week. It's a good. It was. I should have. I'm glad. I was thinking about making the announcement earlier on in the week that I was going to be about the festivals and Glastonbury stuff, but I thought, no, we'll leave it till the day. So, but well done, guys. Well done. You're most welcome, John. Thank you guys for playing. We'll do the tiebreaker anyway. Shall we do the tiebreaker anyway? So I was worth doing the tiebreaker, and so I was going to laugh at it. I'll just switch back to the question cam, then you can see the question. Tiebreaker. So, tiebreaker. Are we ready for this? Shall we have this is a tiebreaker for who finished in second? Because there's about 7 of you finished second. Oh dear. Right. Tiebreaker time. Are we ready? Are you ready for the tiebreaker? Let's go. How many UK music festivals are there? How many UK music festivals are there? Now this surprised me. It was going to be how many stages at Glastonbury, but there are a lot of them. 79 to be exact at Glastonbury. But how many UK music festivals are there in total? Because there are several. Just drop that down a bit. How many festivals are there? Well, what do we reckon? Claire says 79. No, that's how many stages there are at Glastonbury. I'm going to go back to my bit. Actually, I really should sit forward. I've not got a zoom on this camera. I really need to figure out how to do that. And answers in the chat. Let's see what you think. 103 for John. Claire looked up the 79 stages for the tiebreaker and didn't use it. No, I was going to use it for the bonus round. The stages at Glastonbury, if you can name them, because they've got like the other stage, the Pyramid stage, the West Holt stage, the John Peel stage, the Cabaret tent. You know, there are a lot of different stages, and I thought there must be at least 10. It turns out there's 79 of them, so I thought, no, I can't really do that. What we got then? Christine says 457. Joe Gillett-Smith says 111. Tim says 147. Christine says she started off with 20. Joyce says 50. Claire says 750. 750. Wow, could be. 5. Ben says you can name 5 off the top of your head. Odd place to put a band, but okay. But unless it's a hairband, maybe. What's that banging? Don't know what that is. Okay. 229 for Bonnie. Shall I give you the answer? One sec. 1 second. I'll be 1 second. Be back in a second. Sorry about that. Emergency with the baby. Sorry about that, guys. Right. Yes. How many festivals? So Claire says 1, 2, 3. 2.5 for Bonnie. 750. Where's the one that leaves last? No. Sorry, I'm back. Becky just needed me. There was an issue with the baby that needed to be sorted quickly. Just needed my help with something. But yeah. Right. The answer is. Are you ready for this, guys? Are you ready? 241 different music festivals in the UK. 241. Now, my guess is Bonnie was the closest, I think. With 229, I think you might be. Yeah, but Bonnie, you're right, mate. 241. With your UR229, you're the closest. Well done, mate. So there we go. 241 UK music festivals. So, not bad. Yeah. Has anybody ever been to them all? Can anyone name many of them? 241 then. But yeah, that's it. Right. Let's go back to main cam for this. Let's go back. Right. The flags are gone. End of the set, I suppose. Right. That's it from us. Becky's just upstairs with the baby who just says she needed to sort her out. She needed my help with something quickly. But that was good. Well done, Bonnie. Well done, mate, for that. Well done to Claire. Well done. We might go back to general knowledge next week if there isn't anything else. If there's nothing else doing. How many outdoor? I don't know, John. I reckon the vast majority will be. There's not a lot of indoor arena festivals nowadays. Give It a Name's probably one, but don't think that happens anymore, to be honest with you. But I think there's a lot of minor festivals like jazz festivals, and I think Hull does the Sea Shanty Festival once a year. I used to. I don't know if I still do. But yeah, that's it from us. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for playing. Really enjoy doing these things every week. I'm learning a lot from doing these as well. I don't know what you lot, but I'm learning tons from doing these. So that's fine. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying doing these. Thank you again for playing. We'll be back with the normal Spectacular Quiztacular service. Will resume next week, I hope. Again, if you've played this, drop me a PM. And Wonky Warriors, if you played this back, please give me a shout with how well you've done, so we'll update that. The scores. If you're not a member of the Boring Group for Original Bars, the link is in the description. Please join. Great bunch of people. The vast majority of these all play. There are rules. Make sure you read them before you join. And John is an admin in there, so if you do anything against the rules, you'll be fake committed out of there and out of here as well. So, but anyway, thank you for playing. Thank you for quizzing. It's appreciated. Claire, once again, well done, mate. And I will see you guys when I get my YouTube up next week. Bye.